we find our might. Survivors of darkness, we're ready to fight. This is our stand in a world so cold. We are the stories that will never be told. In the chaos we find our might. Survivors of darkness, we're ready to fight. For when the silence falls, we'll still be here. In the end of all things, we conquer fear. For when the silence falls, we'll still be here. In the end of all things, we conquer fear. Oh yeah, we will conquer fear. Oh yeah, oh yeah.
Well, hello, hello, my beautiful, beautiful New Year chunky monkeys. How are you doing? All my beautiful people. My lovely big sis, Cassie. My brother, Cat, or AKA Morgan. And whoever else is in here. Anyways, Happy New Year's, everybody. Happy freaking New Year. Uh, I hope everybody had a great New Year, New Year's Day. Yeah, New Year's Day, something like that. Yeah, whatever that, whatever that means. Yes, Happy New Year. Oh, so you know, whether you're off, whether you're at work, whether you're sitting around with the family getting drunk. Happy New Year. So, anyway, what are we going to talk about today? Let's see here. You know, there's there's been quite a few things that's happening in the world, right? War, poverty, blah blah blah. The economy is getting crashing, the world's coming to an end, blah blah blah. Well, you know, there's I actually seen today, people of multiple races coming together today. You know, well, for New Year's. At least one day of the out of the year, multiple people can, you know, coexist for once. And how many other days out of the year? 349, something like that. Uh, there's still a hint of humanity going on. There's a slow hint of humanity. People may not want to recognize it. People may not want to talk about it, but it happens. You know, under the right light of the 15th blue moon, under Saturn's left left fourth ring of you know sadness, something magical happens, and people come together. You know, and in that chaos ensues. Correct. You know, anytime there's a major group of people, something's going to happen, and we will find out about it tomorrow. But until then, we will party. We will party hard, and that's the way we are as humans. That's how we've learned to not hurt the world once a year or yeah, hi Cassie. You know, it's either let people, get drunk, have parties, do what they want to do once a year, or we go to the hit movie The Purge, right? Right. You know, everybody gets their jollies off in some way or another, right? Hell, even I got hit on by people. today. I don't know why. Something about holidays, something about, sorry, something about humans getting together is, I don't know, some kind of primal lust or something like that, right? It draws the primal side of humans out. It changes the face of humans. Humans will love each other and hug each other and change their whole entire demeanor for 24 hours for a holiday. Have you noticed that? You know, what happened in a real end of the world scenario? What happens when humans don't have a holiday? What happens when humans don't have a reason to celebrate and forget about do we feral? Is that why the world is not so feral? Is that why we have so many holidays? I mean, we have how many holidays that fall back to back just in fall and December? I mean, we have, Halloween, we have Christmas, we have New Year's, we have Valentine's. It's always something back to back. Always the consumer ideal or plot to pacify humans. Pacify that anger, pacify that hidden dark side of humans. You know, humans cannot be. Humans are in a cage, but they're not in a cage. Not in a in a literal sense. You know what I mean? It's just like a lion in a cage at a zoo. As long as you keep feeding it meat, feeding it what it wants, give it its, land, give it something to do to keep its mind off of its primal side. It will do what it's told, you know. But even in a cage, that feral, that primitive urges still exist. It's just hidden. The same thing with humans, you know. That's why that's why we used to have Black Friday, but we don't have Black Friday anymore. Happy New Year there, Wooden Spoon. How you doing there, Shire? We used to have Black Friday, and that was the time of year where everybody could take out their anger on each other. It was kind of like a culling of the week, the turn of events. You would see grandmas beating the shit out of grandmas. You would see dads and mothers rushing from their work to try to get, you know, Hot Wheels action figure. I mean, Hot Wheels car or that Barbie or, whatever was there at that time. You know, we don't have that anymore. We don't have that ability to let loose anymore. We have stopped it. We have people don't even want to go to stores anymore. I think the last Black Friday, like literal massacre happened 10 years ago, more, or 10 or more years ago, maybe 15 years now. The guy that ran through all those people for a PS4 or PS3 or something like that. Um, Dude's still on trial for that. You know, he's still. I don't think he's even in jail yet for that. But he stopped everything from allowing humans to be human, allow humans to let out all their pent-up anger, their rage. You know, making people stay outside of a building and for 4 or 5 hours. Remember that? Remember your parents going out or your older brother or whatever watching you on Black Friday, and your parents go out at 1 a.m. just so they can be in that crowd at you know 1:30 a.m. to get us a good spot. Those days have ended. That relief has ended. Now you can just order whatever you want to online. Now you don't have to be in a store. You don't have to see another person. It's like isolation, you know, where you don't have to defend, or you don't have to provide for your significant other, or you don't have to cater to the wish list that your child don't have to search in every store, you know. I believe humans have finally stopped trying to be human. I think humans have actually been pacified to the point where they don't need to do anything except for work and pay bills. Because you can go to Amazon and get whatever you want. You can have it delivered to your door. You can have anything delivered to you. If you want a brand new, if you want a salad made, it's DoorDash to you. Even places like 7-Eleven do deliveries now. It's such a convenience anymore that people have given up the will to actually provide, given up the will of actually going out and searching for food. Oh my God! Happy New Year, Penny sis. How you been, beautiful? How have you been? Happy New Year, sis. Happy fucking good New Year. The world has become pacified. The world has no drive anymore. The world has no need I've missed you, girl. I've missed you so much. The world doesn't know how to handle itself. Everything is self-contained. The world doesn't know how to handle a what if. Nobody knows how to handle a wrench thrown into the system. You know, we even have alternative means to everything that you need. It's like you want this specific brand. Well, this specific brand, this, you know, off brand is just as similar as the name brand, and it's cheaper. You know, we have too many alternative means to take care of anything. Love you too, Princess. Love you too, girl. The world has made everything so much easier that you don't need to think. And just go try to buy something on Amazon, right? On Amazon, you buy one thing and it shows you, well, this is similar things to what you're buying that other people have bought. Buy all three for this price. Buy this combo package for this price. Because we keep producing more and more and more. And we're not, to where people don't feel left out. You know what I mean? And it's getting worse and worse and worse, making people hate something else that they've never heard of. It's just like, okay, Advil. All right. Advil is called ibuprofen. All right. But the name brand is Advil. But ibuprofen is the actual chemical drug name. Just like Tylenol is a name brand. Well, that is acetaminophen, right? Then you can go from acetaminophen to corpuscaria, something like that. That is the UK version of acetaminophen, and the UK version of ibuprofen is uh, diophamin, something like that, which is even cheaper than like ibuprofen, cheaper than acetaminophen. You know, it's just like, Pepto Bismol. There's like 7 different types of Pepto Bismol, right? And we keep going for these off brands. Well, people say that off brands are worse than name brands, but really not. It's the way society has made you think that you always need name brand to be better. to make yourself seem better because you only use name brand stuff and not knockoff brand, right? Even though it does the exact same thing, people will not buy knockoff brand. Something in their blood, something in their mind that they have been mentally brainwashed to do is it's concerning that people are so easily brainwashed to follow a specific mindset than anything else. It's just like, shoes. It's just like, you know, same thing is if you go to Walmart and you buy their version of combat boots, which are called like inceptors or something like interceptors or something like that. You go and buy that. It's the exact same boot that 511 has, right? The 511 recon shoe. The only difference is Interceptor does not have a zip up side, right? But it has all the other same qualities. Where the 511 Recon is almost $300 for that pair of boots. The Walmart brand of the Interceptor is $30. Okay, exact same boot, except for it's not easy fit, which a zipper on the side goes all the way down. So you just slide your foot in, already have it tied, and just zip it up and ready to go. Kind of like special forces boots. And that's another thing making life easier. You just tie your shoes one time, put it behind, put it in a Ziploc holder, never have to tie your shoes again. You know, instead of keep repeatedly knowing how to tie a bow with your shoelace, right? What do they call it? Rabbit ears or whatever, a bow tie. But that's how life is. Life is all about making things easier, not harder. That's why we have evolved to this state of laziness. That's why we have evolved into this mindset of if I order something, it'll be here in 3 days, instead of going to the store and actually getting a cart and walking through the store and actually finding stuff, actually hunting, actually gathering, actually doing skills that are supposed to be everyday mundane things. We have lost, we have stopped. We are not hunter gatherers anymore. We do not need to wake up and spend from morning to evening providing, hunting, gathering, collecting, bringing back home to your offspring. You don't need to do that. You don't need to do that. I mean, even children today, the age of 5, know how to run a microwave, know how to, you know, pretty much know how to take apart a computer and put it back together by the age of 5. We we have lost our grounding as features, of the natural order creatures. We've lost them. And there is no getting it back. Sorry, everybody. Okay, I'm back. Sorry. Um, we have stopped learning. We have stopped. We haven't stopped technically learning. No. All right, everybody. I got to get off here. I'm so sorry, but I know this is a short meeting, but I am meeting. Sorry, I got to go to a meeting. It's a short live stream, but I wish everybody a happy new year. I wish everybody much love. And Tim, if you're still here and everything, hit me up on X. Hit me, um, hit me up on quote unquote what Twitter used to be. At survival under dash star. We need to talk to each other again. All right, Kathy, Morgan, you know, good old, good old wooden spoon Shire. You know, hit me up on Twitter or X, whatever you want to call it. At survival under dash star. And I hope you all have a great new year. I hope everybody has a great week. I love you all. I will see y'all all again. I love y'all so much. Take care, fam.